Hello po sa inyong lahat mga ka-crypto. Ako po si Pinoy Crypto Trader at sa video na ito ay atin pong pag-uusapan ang tungkol dito sa nagaganap na Bitcoin rally. Yan, sapagkat umakyat po siya sa presyong $42,000. At ayon po rito ay ang nagdulot daw po nito ay ito po ay dahil sa isang panic buying. Ayan, dulot po ng panic buying. Ayan, panic buying ay ito po ang nagtulak sa sa crypto market cap ni Bitcoin ng $1.5 trillion. Ayan, umangat po siya at nagrally ng $42,000. Yan, panic buying daw po. At ayan, bago po tayo magpatuloy ay nais ko lamang po munang bigyang linaw ang aking disclaimer kung saan ang nilalaman po ng video na ito ay hindi po ito isang financial advice. For education and information purposes lamang po ang layunin nito. Maliban po dito ay nais ko na rin pong magbigay babala na wala pong kahit anumang group chat ang Pinoy Crypto Trader. Ayan, the combined market value of cryptocurrencies is the highest since May 2022 when the Terra's collapse marked the beginning of the crypto winter. Ayan, yung pag-collapse daw ng Terra Classic, ayan po yung nag-umpisa sa crypto winter. Yan, tawag po sa crypto winter ay ito po yung bear market, yung nagsisibagsakan lahat ng mga cryptocurrencies. Ayan. Ito naman po yung pag-angat ni Bitcoin. Nakikita natin dito yung kanyang chart. Yan, kung saan ay umangat po siya ng 5.81% nitong nakalipas na 24 oras. Bitcoin hit a fresh yearly high of $42,000, pushing the market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies over $1.5 trillion for the first since May 2022. Ayan, lahat po pala ng combined market capitalization po pala yung $1.5 trillion na ito. Ayan, at ang nagdulot po niyan, yan, sa pag-angat nito ay yung pagtaas ng presyo ni Bitcoin sa $42,000. And bets on lower interest rates, spot Bitcoin ETF anticipation and panic buying helped the rally, analysts said. Kaya ayan, tatlo po yung dahilan kung bakit umakyat ang market price ni Bitcoin. Hindi lamang po panic buying. Ayan, meron po dyan ang inaasahan na approval ng spot Bitcoin ETF at syempre ang bumabagsak na interest rates. Kaya yan yung mga tatlong dahilan. Bitcoin hits a fresh 19-month high above $42,000 Monday, fueled by some panic buying as expectation for lower interest rates, looming spot Bitcoin ETF decisions, and flows into digital asset funds supported rising crypto prices. Yan yung sinabi ko kanina na ayon dito sa balitang ito ay dulot daw po ng panic buying. Yan, dahil sa inaasahan na bumabagsak na interest rates. Ayan, at yung paraparating na approval ng spot Bitcoin ETF. The largest crypto asset by market capitalization moved quickly over the weekend after it cleared significant resistance at $38,000, a level that capped prices for most part of November. Kaya ayan, nabasag po niya ang $38,000 na price level. Yan, nagsilbi po itong isang napakatigas na resistance nitong mga halos nitong buong buwan ng November. Hindi po mabasag-basag ito ni Bitcoin, pero ngayon ay nabasag na po niya ito. At ngayon ay isa na po itong nagsisilbing support line. Kung saan ay meron po tayo na content kanina na isang analyst, si Ali Martinez po yata yun, ang nagsabi na isa na po itong matinding support line. At dapat po ay hindi na po babagsak si Bitcoin sa ilalim nito. Kasi mukhang alanganin na naman siya na magpatuloy sa pag-akyat kung sakaling bumalik siya sa ilalim ng $38,000 na presyo. BTC late Monday afternoon was holding right around $42,000, up by 5.8% over the past 24 hours. Smaller tokens lag behind, with Ether, BNB and ADA gaining 2 to 3% during the day, while XRP traded flat. The CoinDesk Market Index or CMI, which tracks the performance of some 200 cryptos, was up by 4.2%. Ayan, may hinatak po si Bitcoin na sa kanyang pag-angat. Ayan, hinatak po niya sina Ethereum, BNB at saka Cardano ng nasa 2 to 3%. Ayan. At yung mga ibang mga altcoins naman, ayan, mga nasa mga 200 na mga altcoins ay umangat po sila ng mga 4.2%. Yan, yun nga lang at kay XRP ay yan, traded flat, parang walang impact dito kay XRP. Yan, Bitcoin's rise pushed the total crypto market value to over $1.5 trillion for the first time since May 2022, when Terra collapse marked the beginning of the crypto winter, TradingView data shows. Yan yung pagka-collapse ni Terra, yung Terra Classic ay Terra collapse, ay dyan po talaga nag-umpisa yung bear market. Ayan, tudong pagbagsak ng lahat ng mga cryptocurrencies. Why Bitcoin rallied? Bitcoin's rise is still dominated by anticipation of a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund in the US, with market observers overwhelmingly expecting an approval by the US Securities and Exchange Commission in early January. Ayan. Isa po ito sa mga malaking factors na nakaka-impluwensya sa pag-angat ngayon o kung bakit umaangat ang market price ni Bitcoin ngayon. Ang paparating na approval ng spot Bitcoin ETF. At magaganap po yan, ayon po sa mga unang balita natin ay magaganap daw po sa mga January 5 to 10. At meron daw po itong approval na 90% odds. Yan, 90% odds approval. Crypto investment services provider Matrixport noted in a Monday report the elevated levels of Bitcoin perpetual futures premium versus the spot price, suggesting the traders rush into BTC driven by fear of missing out or FOMO of the rally. Ayan. Yung mga traders daw na FOMO, ayan, fear of missing out, ay sila po talaga yung nagpanic. Ayan, panic buying. Traders do not have enough upside leverage. This is the conclusion from the elevated premium that perpetual futures are trading at, the report said. Perpetual futures traded at around 5 to 10% premium versus the spot price for most of the year, which widened to 10 to 15% with sometimes hitting 20 to 30% of the report explained. This shows panic buying from traders who are closing out shorts or increasing their leverage longs, Matrixport analyst. Kaya yan, marami pong nagbubukas ng kanilang long positions. Sinasara na po nila yung kanilang short position at nagbubukas na po sila ng long positions. Yan po yung mga traders. Investors show no sign of stopping throwing money into crypto funds, according to the latest fund flows report from asset manager CoinShares. Last week saw another $172 million of net inflows, bringing the inflow winning streak to 10 weeks and $1.7 billion. Yan, marami po silang nakikita rito na monitor na pumapasok na malaking amount ng funds dito sa cryptocurrencies. Yan, kaya talagang yung impact talaga nito sa mga cryptocurrencies ay bullish impact. The macroeconomics environment also supports Bitcoin's price rise. Dovish talk from some Fed officials, a weakening dollar, and relatively sturdy domestic data helped propel markets over the weekend. Alex Storn, head of research at digital asset investment firm Galaxy, said in an email. Kaya yan, nabanggit po niya rito, weakening dollar. Nanghihina po kasi talaga ang dollar ngayon. Ayan, nanghihina at marami po talagang factors yan. Isa na po yan, yung kanilang pagpiprint ng dollar. Ayan. Market participants increasingly bet on the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates next year, putting an 86% probability of lower Fed funds rate by May, according to the CMA FedWatch tool. Reason for caution ahead. Ayan, kailangan daw po nating mag-ingat pa rin. While Bitcoin's outlook looks bright, there are some possible short-term headwinds looming, analysts said. The reason for concern is that even though selling pressure was being exhausted in the futures market, there was a lack of follow-through from spot markets, Bitfinex analyst said in a Monday report. Kaya ayan, maski nanghina na raw po yung mga selling pressure, ayan, ay kailangan meron daw po itong lack of follow through sa mga spot markets. Kaya Ayan, the reason could be multifold, including short-term investor is still anticipating lower prices, being caught off guard and now waiting for confirmation before entering long positions, or simply interest from smaller market participants being driven towards higher returns on altcoins, the report said. Kaya ayan, may mga iba pa dyan na naghihintay na maaring bumagsak pa yung mga crypto sa mas mababang presyo at dito sila papasok. Kaya yan, may naniniwala pa rin na mga mga ibang mga investors yan na baka sakaling babagsak sa mas mababang presyo ulit yung kanilang mga inaabangang mga cryptocurrencies. Ayan, at dito po sila papasok. Another reason for caution is that some 85% of Bitcoin addresses are still sitting in profits. Galaxy Thorn noted, so further moves higher could see profit taking. Kaya ayan, marami na raw pong mga naka-profit, kaya kung pagtataas pa yung market price ni Bitcoin ay syempre magti-take profit sila. Kaya mukhang medyo mahihirapan yan kung pag maraming magti-take profit. Medyo mahihirapan siya sa kanyang pag-angat. Despite the run, Bitcoin remains very constructive. Thorn said with overhangs reducing, bad actors exiting, bankruptcies resolving, catalyst on the horizon, spot ETF halving, holders remaining firm, a constructive macroeconomic environment, and institutional engagement is still mostly on the sidelines. Ayan, marami pang pwedeng maging problema dyan. Ayan, katulad na lamang ng mga scammers, ayan, yung mga nababankrupt dyan. Kaya ayan, hindi natin alam. Ayan, malay natin ay baka yung pinakamalaking exchange na si Binance ay biglang na-bankrupt, nag-collapse. Ay syempre malaking impact na rin po yan. Yan lamang po yung mga halimbawa lamang po yan na posibleng kung pag ganyan yung nangyari at hindi natin inaasahan na ayan, may malaking nag-collapse na isang industriya ng crypto. Kaya ayan ang tatlong bagay kung bakit si Bitcoin ay nagkakaroon ng rally, at yung mga nag-fuel po rito ay ayan, yung panic buying. Ayan, maraming nagpapanik, nagfo-FOMO ngayon kay Bitcoin. At yung pangalawa ay yung paparating na approval ng spot Bitcoin ETF. At saka yung pangatlo ay syempre yung bumabagsak na lower interest rates. At ayun, hanggang dito na lamang po tayo sa video na ito. Sana po ay inyong nagustuhan ang aking paliwanag dito. Kung inyo po itong nagustuhan ay pag-click lamang po ang like button nito. Para naman po sa mga bago lamang dito, kayo po ay aking inaanyayahan para mag-subscribe. Pag-click na rin po ang bell icon nito dahil ito po ang siyang magsisilbing notification nito sa mga bago kong videos na akin pong ina-upload sa aking YouTube channel na ito. Marami pong salamat sa panonood. Ingat po tayo lagi at God bless po sa ating lahat.